York-Antwerp rules are a set of international guidelines used to determine the general average (GA) contributions in maritime law. General average refers to the principle where all parties in a sea venture proportionally share losses resulting from a voluntary sacrifice or extraordinary expense to save the entire voyage from peril.
Background.
First established in 1864 in York, England, and later revised in Antwerp, 1877, hence the name. Multiple revisions followed. The latest version is the York-Antwerp Rules 2016, though some older versions, example 1994, 2004, may still be used in contracts. Not legally binding unless incorporated into contracts, example charter parties, bills of lading. Main features. Uniformity provides a standardized approach to general average adjustments globally. Voluntary adoption only applies if explicitly agreed upon in shipping contracts. Balance of interests distributes losses fairly among shipowners, cargo owners, and insurers. 3 key principles. Intentional sacrifice. Loss must be deliberate. Example, jettisoning cargo to save the ship. Extraordinary expense. Costs incurred beyond normal operations. Example, port of refuge expenses. Successful preservation. The sacrifice/expense must ultimately save the maritime adventure. A. General principles, lettered rules AG. Rule A. Definition of general average. A GA act must involve an intentional and reasonable sacrifice or extraordinary expense to preserve the ship and cargo from a common peril. Example, jettisoning cargo to refloat a grounded ship. Exclusions. Losses due to negligence or ordinary wear and tear do not qualify. Rule B. Apportionment of losses. GA contributions are shared by all parties, ship, cargo, freight, based on their saved values. Example, if cargo worth $1 million is sacrificed to save a ship worth $10 million, the cargo owner can claim GA from the shipowner and other cargo interests. Rule C. Direct consequences only. Only direct losses from a GA act are recoverable. Indirect losses, example, market loss due to delay, are excluded. Example, if firefighting damages cargo, that loss is recoverable, but lost profits due to late delivery are not. Rule D. Fault and liability. GA claims are allowed even if the peril was caused by fault, example, negligence, but the party at fault may be liable for damages. Example, if a ship strands due to poor navigation, GA still applies, but the shipowner may face claims for negligence. Lettered rules AG. Continued. Rule E. Burden of proof. The party claiming GA must prove that the loss qualifies under the rules. Example, a cargo owner must show that jettisoned goods were sacrificed to save the voyage. Rule F. Substituted expenses. If an expense avoids a larger GA cost, it can be claimed as GA. Example, towing a damaged ship to a port instead of waiting for repairs at sea, which would cost more. Rule G. Duration of general average. GA covers the entire maritime adventure, from loading to final discharge. Example, if cargo is damaged during an intermediate stop for repairs, it will be included in GA. B. Specific rules. Numbered rules 1 to 23. 1. Jettison of cargo. Cargo thrown overboard to save the voyage is GA, but cargo lost due to improper stowage is excluded. 2. Loss or damage by sacrifices. Damage caused directly by a GA act, example, water damage from firefighting, is recoverable. 3. Extinguishing fire on shipboard. Firefighting damage to cargo, machinery, etc. is GA, but smoke damage alone is not unless caused by extinguishing efforts. 4. Cutting away wreck. If a ship's wreck, e.g., a broken mast, is cut away to prevent danger, the loss is GA. 5. Voluntary stranding. Deliberately grounding a ship to avoid sinking is GA, but if the stranding was accidental, it does not qualify. 6. Salvage remuneration. Salvage costs, example, paying a rescue vessel, are GA if incurred to save the entire voyage. 7. Damage to machinery and boilers. Only damage from intentional efforts, example, overheating engines to escape danger, is GA. Normal breakdowns are excluded. 8. Expenses lightening and reloading. Costs of unloading cargo to refloat a ship and reloading are GA. 9. Cargo used as fuel. If cargo, example coal, is burned as fuel due to shortages, its value is GA. 10. Expenses at port of refuge. Costs of entering a port for safety, example, due to damage, are GA, including port fees, temporary repairs, crew wages during detention. 11. Wages and maintenance of crew in refuge. Crew wages and living costs during unnecessary delays, example, waiting for repairs, are not GA, but wages during essential repairs are. 12. Damage to cargo and unloading. If cargo is damaged during necessary unloading, example, to repair the ship, it is GA. 13. Deductions from cost of repairs. Repairs must account for new for old. Only the actual loss is claimed. Betterment is not applicable. 14. Temporary repairs. If temporary repairs are done to proceed safely, the cost is GA, but permanent repair costs are deducted if they overlap. 15. Loss of freight. If freight is lost due to GA acts, example, cargo sacrificed, the carrier can claim GA for the lost revenue. 16. Amount made good for cargo lost. The value of sacrificed cargo is based on its market value at discharge, minus costs saved, example, unpaid freight. 17. Contributory values. GA contributions are calculated based on the net saved values of the ship, cargo, and freight at voyage completion. 18. Damage to ship. Repairs to damage caused by GA acts are recoverable. 19. Undeclared or wrongfully declared cargo. Undervalued or misdeclared cargo contributes based on its actual value, and the owner may face penalties. 20. Provision of funds. A 2% commission is allowed on GA disbursements, and interest may apply on delayed contributions. 21. Treatment of cash deposits. Security deposits for GA must be held in a joint account and adjusted once final contributions are calculated. 22. Time bar for contributions. Claims must be made within 1 year after the GA adjustment is issued. 23. Composite shipments. Containerized cargo. If cargo is shipped in containers, GA contributions are based on the content's actual value, not the container itself. Conclusion. The York-Antwerp rules provide a structured and fair system for general average adjustments. The lettered rules, AG, establish core principles, while the numbered rules, 1 to 23, detail specific cases for allowable GA claims. Thank you for watching the video. For more marine topics, please subscribe the channel. Please help us with your valuable feedback to improve the contents.